I am Jafet. You can stay tuned to get updates on workflows that can help your business move faster or grow faster. I just finished designing a follow-up workflow. I realized that most of the time the issue business have is the fact that they go out there for outreach, but the customer contact, the customer base stays quiet. No one is going back into the customer base to take out their details and follow up. So I've been working on some sales AI agent recently. Then I designed this workflow here. Everything is inside this folder. We have the Gmail follow-up outreach, which I just finished working on. We have the marketer Gmail message sender. We have the auto Gmail marketer agent. We have the market Gmail lead extractor. You see, out of these 4 workflows, 3 of them work as one because of the loop over, which I will not be going deep in. I'll just explain what they do. You see, this auto Gmail marketer agent, let's wait for it to load. What it does is it goes online, search online, just as if a normal human being is going online to search online for leads, probably something like, salons within Ibadan. Then your web browser will give you a list of links that contains salons within Ibadan. Then it will convert those list of URL, the list of search results, into items, 10 at max. Then when it converts it into items, it sends it down to another workflow, which is the Gmail lead extractor. Let's open the sub workflow. Let's wait for that to load. So what the sub workflow does is it just take in the link, extract the Gmail of a particular business that it find in the link. It's just like a web scraper. It takes in the link from the node. This workflow calls this one after sending in the 10 URL, but it doesn't send the 10 at once. It goes one after the other. That's why I had to use this loop over item. So it sends in 10 into this loop over item. The loop over holds the old 10 and send one at a time. So it sends the first one. You see, there's an if node after the loop over item. What the if node does is it doesn't allow any link that doesn't contain .com or .ng. So any link that contain, it only allow links that contain .com and .ng. Any link that doesn't contain that, it doesn't allow it. So if it's not containing anything that has to do with .com, it goes through the false route and goes back to the loop over to tell the loop over that I am done with this one, this is not what I need. Then loop over sends in the next link. Then the next link, if it contains .com or .ng, it goes through the true track and goes into calling this next workflow, which is this one that I just opened. What this does is it takes in the link and use random human timing to paste down the search, because we don't want the web to detect that it is a bot. We just want it to realize that it is a human being opening the link. So it holds on, let it search. After searching, which is going to be done with this puppeteer node. The puppeteer node is not a browser, it's an headless browser which I host on my own PC. Won't be going deep into that. So it's after this one has done the searching, wait for the whole web page to load. It sends the entire thing, the entire details, the entire data into this code node. I love using code node because of something. Code node is a flexible node, is a node you can use to achieve whatever you have in your mind. So it makes the work easier. So I use the code node to extract the Gmail address, the business name, and the address of the business. Comes into the code node extracts that. Once the code node gets all that information, it goes straight into another workflow, which is the third workflow, the Gmail message sender. Let's open that too. Open subnode. Now what the Gmail message sender does is it takes the name of the business, but it has been coded into DSR or DMR. It takes the name of the business, extracts the extracted email address, and send a personalized proposal. It could be for a particular product, but for it not to be a static proposal, we had to add an AI agent in there. Now, what this does is, first, when the query comes in from the previous node, from the previous workflow, which is the parent workflow, it sends in the email address, the business name, and the business address, the category of the business, and all those other informations. Once it comes in, it records the data. It records the business name and business address in a Postgres server, which I host on my PC too. So basically, this PC you're looking at is hosting anything Postgres, hosting speech to text, text to speech, a web scraper, which I'm using with my local anything. My anything is not just local, because I have made it a public server by routing it through some server and some other things which I'll not be going deep into. So it goes straight into here. The AI agent decides which proposal it needs to send. You can see I have a RAG knowledge here. What this does is this: there is this AI agent I had built some times ago that I used for my WhatsApp AI agent. The AI agent is so smart, you can change its directory via just a chat, and it handles my goals for the day, it handles reminder for the day, it handles customer queries, it handles pricing, it handles stock, it handles a lot of things in the business that I designed the AI agent for. So based on the input of the boss, okay, today we no longer offer this product. This product is now offered for so price, and it can power this and this, because the business I designed this the AI agent for is a solar business. So any information that has been fed into the AI agent and the AI agent has recorded into that RAG knowledge base, I use the same RAG knowledge base here for this AI agent to look into the RAG knowledge base and find a particular data for a particular product. Any product is fine, because there are a lot of product information in there. So it takes the information, extract it, and design a proposal that suits that information it has found in the RAG knowledge. And once it designs the proposal, it adds the email address and the name of the business to the proposal. It sends it down to this code node. What I use this code node to do is simple. I use the code node to split the information. So as you can see, the LLM is trying to figure out the right proposal to send to the client, or to send to the email it has been able to scrape online. Once it has put the proposal, it sends the proposal down to the code node. What the code node does is simple. The code node extracts each information, the email on a different string, the name added as DMR or DSR. The message is meant to send to the email address and the subject of the message. Then it move it down to the switch route. Then what the switch route does is it determines which of the image it's meant to attach to the proposal. It could be probably the ITEL Power Go image or the 6 kilowatt solar system image. Once it determines that, it sends it down to the email. The email sender node, email message sender node, sends the mail out there to the email that has been scraped online. There's a parent workflow, this one, that extracts the mail by itself. It extracts the mail online and then send the mail down to this workflow here. Then the workflow determines what message to be sent to that mail. So it's just like going online and doing email marketing, searching for mails online and marketing a product, but in a faster way, just run by AI agents that is being hosted on a PC. So after doing all that, we've been able to record close to 150 to 160 emails, and I realized that the emails are just there in the record, no follow-up. So I had to design another workflow, which is this one, that goes into the data, picks the email from the first one on the list down to the last one on the list every 30 minutes, from email 1 to email 2 to email 3, every 30 minutes, and set them a personalized follow-up message. So it sends a follow-up message to the emails that have already received our proposals. They will keep getting a follow-up message at intervals. If we have close to 100 emails there, which means 100 email address, we get a follow-up message, and once it gets to 100, it goes back to number 1 again, and keep working on it till it gets to 100 again and go back to number 1 again. That is just all this workflow is all about. If you look at it, you see it's on schedule every 30 minutes. The Postgres node that will bring in the record of the emails, the AI agent that will decide the proposal, not the proposal this time, the follow-up message that is meant to be sent, the code node that splits the message, then picks either one of the image that is meant to be attached to the mail, then sending down the message rail, add a label, the email node that add it to the label so it can be organized in our mail. And these two Postgres node, what they do is, this one labels the email that has been worked on as true. Has it been worked on? True. Yes, it has been worked on. And what this one does is it check if everyone has been worked on. The moment it notices everyone has been worked on and everyone has been labeled true, it labels everything back to false, so that this can repull all the mail again and see the ones that have been labeled false to start from again. I am Japhet. You can stay tuned to get updates on workflows that can help your business move faster or grow faster and scale faster when it comes to email marketing, WhatsApp marketing, the online scraping, data scraping, and some other things like that. I'll see you around in the next video.